everyone, welcome to Creative Crafting. This is Angela. We're going to do a St. Patrick's Day card today. I'm attempting to do a 4-leaf clover card with my gypsy. So hopefully it'll come out right. I designed it in the gypsy. We're going to cut it in the Cricut Expression and then put it together. Alright, so here we go. Alright, here is my gypsy. And we're going to open the file right there. Okay, and then I titled it, let's see, what did I title that? Probably, let's see, okay. Alright, as you can see, I have attached the gypsy to the expression with the cord that it came with. That's such a short cord. I need to invest in a longer cord. Alright, well, let's get started. Just remember, one thing I want to remind you, when you're using the gypsy and cutting in the expression, make sure that your arrows match up. Your arrows should always be to the left and line your paper up accordingly to it. I always make that mistake and I always mess up and I'm always mad because I waste my paper. So, let's get going. Alright, let's go ahead and get over to the gypsy. Alright, and I'm just going to point to the gypsy for a second so you can see what I'm doing. Get a close-up on it. Alright, oops. This tripod, I really don't like this tripod at all. Okay. Alright, we're going to hit cut. Okay, and right here it's asking me if I want 1 or 2 multi-cut. This paper is not thick enough that I need to multi-cut. So I'm going to go ahead and load the mat. Alright, and we're in. Now we'll go back over to the expression. Oops, hopefully you saw that. Probably not with this thing. Right, let's zoom out a little bit so you can see it cut. I like to see everything, so I'm going to show everything. There we go. And I sized my 4-leaf clover card to 5.5. Alright, so let's get cutting. Hopefully I put the paper in the right spot. Alright, it's thinking and it's going to get ready to cut. Everything is where I want it to be. Speed is set to medium and pressure set to high. So let's go. Okay, we're back to finish the card. I'm going to use my Xyron Mega Runner. I haven't really used it before, so we'll see how the adhesive is. I'm going to get my scoreboard out. Use the Martha Stewart scoreboard. Alright, I'm just going to line it up and score it right in the middle. Alright, just get it lined up right there. So we can get a good crease in there and fold it really nice. Alright, there we go. I'm going to ink up the edges a little bit just because I think it will make it look nicer. I'm going to use the Tim Holtz Shabby Shutters to just do a little inking around the edges. Alright. Just get rid of, it is a white cardstock inside, as you can see. So I want to kind of just cover that up a little bit here. Alright, and don't forget to stop by our blog hop, which is the 17th and 18th. We got some, everyone is giving a prize away, and a lot of people are doing videos, so there's a lot of fun to be had there. So stop by and check it out. Alright. Alright, and since the back is also green, I'm going to go ahead and do the back side also. Hopefully you're in frame and can see this. Not that you haven't seen it before, but like I said, I like to see everything, so. Alright. Okay, and then the other paper that I chose to go on top in the front is a glitter paper. Well, it has glitter on it. It's not all glitter, but it has glitter on it. Alright. Okay. That you probably saw when I was cutting it. This is the top. Hope you can see all the glitter on that. It's so pretty. So I'm going to put that on. Oh, and I did want to tell you, when I designed this in the Gypsy, I also, oops, I forgot a little piece here. I also did, when I put them together, I did the flip, so the same sides would be touching each other. Okay? Alright. Alright, let's get this adhered down. Okay, make sure you can see. I don't know if I like this very much. It's like, it's got the little dots on it. I don't really like that. Still have not found one that I like better than the ATG adhesive. This doesn't do very well. I'm putting pretty good pressure, and it's still not doing as good as I would have liked, but we'll use what we got. Alright, so I'm just going to line this up and get it on the front of the card. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Get that all lined up. Alright, and then I went ahead and got some twine and tied a little bow on a button. I thought I would put in the center just for a little something there in the middle. I'm just going to use some Scotch adhesive quick dry. My favorite adhesive. This is my favorite liquid adhesive for sure. Alright, let's get this down here. See if I can get it down without making a mess. Probably not, because I never do. So I think it's part of being crafty. And it dries clear, so if it goes out all over the place, I don't think it's a big deal. I'm going to use this. Let me take it off here so you can see it. I don't know how well you can see it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Lucky to be Irish sentiment stamp from Studio G. One thing I did want to say about Studio G stamps, I've used Memento, I've used Distress Ink, and you never get a clear stamp image. Only way I can get a clear stamp image is when I use Stays On. So that's what I'm going to do. And I just clean it off right away, and then it keeps your stamps looking nice. So, and then I got this new Martha Stewart stamp press. Haven't used it yet, so we will see how it works, if it works very good. So I'm just going to, let's see here, adjust you a little bit. Okay, put it right in the middle. Make sure it's straight. There we go. I know, don't have to be perfect, but alright, and I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to get it inked up, and then we'll see what it looks like. And you don't need to press very hard with the Stays On ink, because it gets on there really good, really easily. Now, someone said they were having problems with this. I'm not sure if they just got a bad one or what. Let's see how it does. I think that looks pretty good. Lucky to be Irish. And since we are Irish in our house, we really love this holiday. Normally, I make homemade soda bread, and we make stew and do all kinds of fun stuff for St. Patrick's Day. This, not so much, but normally that is what we do because we love celebrating St. Patrick's Day around here. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some stickles around the edge right there. Grab it from my shelf real quick. Not that there's not enough glitter, but more glitter never hurt anybody. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and actually make sure it's flowing good. And I will try my best not to smear it, since I always do. Alright. Okay, just going to turn the card. And then just go around all the edges with the stickles. Just give it a little something more. If there's a way to smear it, I'll do it. So normally what I do is, I try to anyway, get the card out of the way and put it away and let it air dry. That way I can't touch it. Alright, we're almost done. Alright, and I'm going to be having a couple more videos this week to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and there will also be a giveaway on my blog during the blog hop. All you need to do is leave a comment and become a follower, and that is it. That is all you will need to do, and it's just a simple card that you could give to anyone, and you could mass produce these obviously very, very quickly. So there's our card all stickled up, and then our sentiment on the inside, lucky to be Irish. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Make sure you check my blog on the 17th and 18th for the blog hop, and leave everyone a comment and you can win some fun prizes. Thanks for stopping by today. Bye.
These words are mine.